700 years old. Hey, what's up guys? Today we are exploring Vordingborg Castle and the famous Goose Tower held within. Vordingborg Castle is a fortress ruin in Vordingborg, Denmark.
I remember reading some about it, but mostly
You can see where they went from stone to brick. It's very large.
so Paul.
Mm-hmm.
How many bricks are in the wall?
I don't know.
Give me an hour.
Yeah. Obviously not enough. The castle was first built in 1175 by Valdemar I, also known as Valdemar the Great. He was the king of Denmark from 1154 to 1182. So this is Vordingborg's Goose Tower, which I believe was an old fortress. It's since fallen into ruin. We'll get the towers behind these trees over here. We'll get there later. Right now we're exploring the wall. Okay. It was sketchy to get the camera than it was to climb up. So this is some kind of castle or fortress. You can see the walls run all the way around this natural high point. And obviously this was some kind of tower. I think I can skirt along here. Hell yeah. So this would have been like an old fortress to watch out into the bay and see if enemies were approaching your settlement. And as you can see, obviously this is a naturally defensible position, and it's built up. It's stone and brick together as mortar, and it's, I mean, this is just still sturdy as ever. I'm gonna go back over there. King Valdemar II used the castle to further expand into the Baltic Sea. By the time of King Valdemar IV's rule, the castle had expanded to its current size, although at that point it had 9 defensive towers and an 800-meter long wall. Now only the Goose Tower remains. Alright, so as we suspected, this is a castle within a castle that was to protect against feuds between royals, monarchs, and rival tribes in the area. So there you can see the Goose Tower. And these are all ruins of buildings inside of the walls. This is some kind of ruin. Look, there's bricks. So this was some kind of building here, probably the foundation to a tower, honestly. These shipping containers are a museum. Well, there really is a goose at the top of it. Alright, this guy who's been mowing is finally getting out of here, so I can talk about the goose tower. So you need a code to go up in the tower. I've got one, and it'll let me through the gate there. But just some history beforehand. The tower was constructed in between 1362 and 1365, which makes it about 700 years old. It's 36 meters to the tower peak, and as you can see, it's decorated with a pattern of black bricks. It should still hold up on the video. In addition to the tower, there was also a huge wall that ran around this whole property at the top of this hill to fortify it, because it was a castle. The wall was 8 meters high, 800 meters in length, and had 9 full towers just like this one, and 12 half towers along its length. So they put quite a lot of work into this. Anyway, let's go up into the goose tower. These stones here, these bricks are very slotted from years of being walked on. Okay. There we go. All right. Look at these little slits you would fire arrows out of. I'll climb up here too, because I want to see what's at this one. Just think about this. This is 700 years old. Sturdy as a rock. Obviously they've had to redo some of the mortar. A lot of cobwebs here. Look at this. So the goose tower is named after the golden goose that sits on top of the spire, which was placed by King Valdemar Atterdag in mockery of the Hanseatic League and the city of Lübeck. The Hanseatic League declared war on Valdermar Atterdag in 1367, but the king did not seem too concerned. He replied that he would be more afraid of a flock of gaggling geese than the threat posed by the 77 Hanseatic cities. The current goose, installed in 1871, is coated with 2.5 kilograms of gold. And the original goose was stolen by Eric of Pomerania when he fled to exile in 1438. A lot of weird noises from above me. I can't tell if there's like a movie theater up here or what's going on. So the goose tower could be defended by bows and crossbows. which is why they have all these arrow slits. That makes sense. And it was designed so that even if the outer fortifications fell, this would be an inner sanctum where they would still be okay. Let's go see what all this noise is. Okay, wow. So here we can see really far today because it's clear. What did you find out? This is the end of it? There's the goose. So how cool is that? An old castle in Vordingborg that has stood the test of time. Makes you wonder about the kind of people that live there, what they would have done, how they would have lived. So that's an exploration of an ancient castle and the grounds surrounding it. Stay tuned for more.